I spent my holiday in Washington, D.C., and I got to experience New Year's in a whole other city, which was really nice. Kind of just did it all on my own, and I went out there and I stayed with a good friend. Well, I stayed with a friend who is now a good friend of mine who owns a bar there, and it was really fun, and I had a really good time. I got a feel for a different city, a much larger city, a much gayer city. It wasn't the most climactic ending of the weekend. It ended with me riding a bus back here to Richmond, Virginia, because I had to go to a meeting today on Monday. The bus ride was kind of interesting, was the fact that I had already started drinking a little bit before my bus had left at 11. My friend whose house I was staying at ended up dropping me off in this location where all the taxi cabs picked up people, so it was more of an exit than an entrance. I walked past a cab driver and I'm like, hey, is this the way to the bus? Is this the way that I need to go? This taxi driver's like, yeah, jump over the fence. Just jump over, just make sure the police don't see you, like run into the bathroom or something. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna do that. I got over to this point where it looked more like a bench type thing that I could just kind of crawl over. I managed to get over that, and the bathrooms were, right there, but I decided not to do that. As I'm walking through, this police officer says something to me. I can barely hear him, all the buses are around me, and I had to get him to say it 3 times. So basically, he's like, I saw you. What? What are you talking about? I absolutely no clue what you're talking about. He knew that I knew what I was doing. He's just like, but it's okay, and I'm like, well, I mean, why even stop me? I mean, like, dude, you may never see me again. Like, why are you telling me the rules and shit? But I don't know, maybe it was just because he wanted to get the satisfaction of like having that power trip to say, hey, you can go, kind of like a king letting some sort of peasant, who did something wrong or stole, and like spare you or something. But I got on the bus. It was really interesting being on a 2-story bus. I was actually more frustrated than anything because I thought I was leaving early just so I could go to the meeting early today. And I was just making sure I got home last night, and then the meeting didn't end up being until like late this evening. Pretty much, we met with this studio, which is planning on doing a lot of videos with us. They have like an awesome psych wall, which is like a wall where you can like either key out people with like green screen, or even it'll be completely white, and like it looks like you're like in a completely endless white space background behind you. I actually met with some different video editors that they had there, which I'm actually going to be shadowing and working with. He toured with Beyonce for about a year, and I'm actually like freaking out a little bit about it. Kristen's question, what is the weirdest thing you watched that you couldn't look away from? I think it was like Two Guys, One Horse. Don't ever want to really watch it again. Cameron's question, what members of One Direction would you date? And which one would you marry? He's like the quiet one. He's like the posh Spice of the group. Probably marry Liam. I'd probably date Harry. I'm honestly starting to feel Harry. What do you guys want us to do for our full year video thing? I don't know actually when that is. I should probably know that. That's really bad that I don't know when our last video of the year is. Just put it down below. Any ideas? Go ahead and talk to you guys later. Bye.